Y'all don't hear me? Huh? Who drank my goddamn apple juice?
Oh, Terry. Stop cussing. This ain't Def Comedy Jam.
I put a big ass red.
Stop cussing.
Who drank my goddamn apple juice? Who drank my goddamn
coffee?
Hey, you're now listening to Coffee and Apple Juice, a podcast.
I usually listen to it when I'm on my way to work.
Real, raw, and uncut conversations with Aisha Hadiya. This is season 3.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee and Apple Juice. I got my squad with me. Unfortunately, Miss Hadiya could not be here tonight. Kids back in school, and so she hustling per usual. But Miss Hadiya, we miss you as always. We'll see you next week. I had to run it back with the squad from last time, minus our newcomer. So I'm going to introduce my friends once again. If you didn't watch or listen to the last episode without Miss Hadiya, I have Miss Ugalina Jolie.
Yo.
I have our newcomer, Miss Jamie. How you doing, ma'am?
Fabulous.
Again, Mr. Ace Boogie.
You know the kind of
And I got my boy Reg, the Prime Minister, one half of Unapologetic.
You was good. You know
what's going on? What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing today?
I'm glorious.
Oh, here we go. We got glorious.
I'm fantacular.
I'm not fucking with you today, dog. Not today.
Whew.
But
before we start though, let me shout out Miss Hadiya. I talked to her earlier today. Aisha, we miss you. Shout out.
Hold up, dog. Hold up. I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit at all. How come you get to talk to her, but I don't? See,
you know I'm like Big Brother. I guess y'all co-hosts, so y'all fight.
Hold up. Hey, hold up. Because she used to text us on the regular.
Yeah, she
used to text and FaceTime us together on the regular.
She booed up. She don't love
hey,
us.
I'm about to say, yeah.
She don't love us like that no more. But
I figured that's what it was.
No, but shout out Aisha.
Yes.
We chopped it up earlier today for a good while on FaceTime.
Okay.
Yeah. How's everybody doing though?
No, right, Miss Jamie.
Hey, don't sound so enthused.
I know, right?
I really am. Actually.
That's okay because we have to focus on you real quick because I want our people to get to know you a little bit. So, Miss Jamie, please introduce yourself to the people.
Jamie Lane, Matisse Marketing. I do a lot. I do marketing at the Palm Room events. A couple of the people. I do marketing for Will. I want to be the Louisville Karen Civil is what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Louisville Karen Silver.
I think I am. Maybe I don't know. The jury's still out.
Miss Jolie, what's been up? What you working on?
Just trying to survive, brother. I'm trying to dodge COVID. I'm trying to dodge stupid people. I'm trying to,
Good luck with that second one.
I mean, because they everywhere. So, that's cool.
Right.
You gotta learn how to adapt and maneuver through and ignore them motherfuckers. So that's what we doing.
True. Absolutely.
Hey, it's Boogie. What up, man?
You know, man, brainstorming, the turtleneck, white beater idea didn't take off like I thought it would. So, working on some new stuff. Probably going to sell some wet socks this upcoming next couple of months. Should that take off?
Did you say wet socks? Don't nobody want no wet socks. What is that?
You can't knock them till you try. I never tried.
Oh shit! All right, so we gotta that's our running joke because we all one way we talk about each other talking about having on wet socks.
Wow.
Oh my god,
What's wet socks got to do with it?
it's just stupid. We laugh like 12-year-olds every time. So
I like the Wu-Tang. Okay.
I know, right?
What happened?
I see that. I see we see you got the Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah, Wu-Tang all day, every day.
Protect your neck.
Okay.
Right. I got a sweatshirt that says that.
What shirt you popping? What shirt you got popping? Thugger.
Little Whitney Houston.
Hey.
Okay.
I had to come out with, of course, Reggie always. Reggie, you said what, Boogie?
That's how my bank account feel. I have nothing.
I have nothing.
Reggie always representing his brand, always branding himself per usual. I had to come out with Kobe today. Today's his birthday. Shout out to Kobe.
Damn.
Happy birthday.
Had to pull that out. Had to pull that out. Hey, actually, this is the first time I actually worn this shit.
Yeah, you must have got warm outside.
Huh?
You get that was still warm outside. You ain't gonna do like the kids are doing, walk around in 90-degree weather with a hoodie on. They some weirdos, boy.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I just got through running out there. I am not finna put on nobody's hoodie out there, bitch.
Cooling those hoodies and was walking like it went 99 degrees outside with a hoodie.
Man, it's hot as hell.
Get it?
That's what I do.
Yo, what is up with these motherfuckers doing this motherfucking hood the hood Olympics? First of all, where did it start? Where who the fuck started this shit and why? And why is this shit such a trend now?
I think it was like
What's the event you're talking about right now? What's the event we're talking with? There's a lot of hood Olympics.
No. We talking about the crate walk.
Oh my God.
Great challenge.
That's all. I think you're gonna get to that. Yeah. So that is my best thing I've seen on the internet so far. It brings me joy to see people fall on their heads, necks, and their back.
Arm.
My back. I think of Mike Tyson when I see it. Like they fall on their back, and my back is broken. I think of every time somebody fall on his back because it tickles me to see somebody do some dumb shit, man. It's just.
I watched when her wig fell off.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Ooh, I have not seen that.
Is she okay? But her wig did fall off.
Yeah, that thing peeled back. Yeah.
Yes.
Although
it peeled right straight on back. So I don't think the lace was secure.
Right, it was like black right here or something.
Yeah, like she didn't have. I don't think she got it like really secure around the edges because I don't think it's supposed to do that. Like you should be able to fall out.
Right,
so
it just slipped. Right.
It was like Luther Vandross and his curl just wasn't quite.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite right.
White curl.
Right. Wouldn't get that curl.
And get the lace.
Control. I think Overtime I posted one today and the dude was like on the top, like the middle one, and somebody came and kicked him up from under him. Like,
I just So I just posted
he landed on his chest. I was like,
yeah, I just posted that shit because dude named To Hear More. See, this is why we say fuck them kids for shit like that. Them niggas is terrorists. Fuck them kids. I would have as soon as my ribs would have got better, I would have fucked this little ass up.
Nah, off adrenaline, he probably could have got them together.
No. He was down for the count.
He smiled a little bit like, I'm gonna get you, nigga. I'm gonna get you.
Stood up and was dazed and amazed.
Dog, but
but where the fuck they getting all these crates from?
Right.
That's what I want.
Do they even make those?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody posted some shit now. You can buy them on Amazon, but the price went up on them on Amazon. Like you find one for like $45 a crate.
Yeah.
Like but of course, I mean, I would do the same thing.
Of course, inflation's a
I
motherfucker.
think I got a crate in my damn garage. I'm gonna go see
eBay.
Go sell it on eBay.
Put it outside your house. In the morning, somebody come through.
All right, bruh, you put that shit outside. That shit gonna be gone by the time 5 minutes later.
They do it. They do it here down at Park Hill. They set up the crates real high. I think man ate it. Yeah, he felt pretty bad, but they had it stacked like almost higher than the projects. I said, nah, nigga, y'all true. This project grass ain't shit over here. This nigga eat it and it's done. Like take him down to university.
Who's doing the risk assessment for these crates? Who's doing the risk assessment? Some people stack it on cement, and I'm trying to figure out whose ideas like it's stacking anywhere. Like the grass, I kind of get it, but on concrete and cement. Who's stacking this shit and walking?
Them niggas don't care about their life.
And what's the reward? What's the reward?
They get some people.
Boosie had one for 5K. Boosie did one for 5K.
Boosie had one for $5,000.
They even have like
Boosie.
I've been saying
the niggas in the neighborhood ain't gonna give me 5K.
Well, I seen one. Go ahead.
I said he had a whole wad of money. The drug dealers, they had it all set up. They said, "Go ahead."
I've been saying I seen my homeboy post, and they had one set up for 1,000, and then this nigga put a side bet like nigga, he bet somebody was like, "Hey, if you go, I give you 500." I was like, "Fuck."
Cover their hospital. They don't.
Right.
Like that.
I don't got the energy.
That's weird.
Although the memes that are coming from this are glorious.
Of course, as always. The memes are gonna fly. The jokes are gonna be perfect. That's just every event.
They like, hey, who's supplying them? They showed old boy from fucking Snowfall, a white dude from Snowfall. I was like,
Eddie McDonald.
Yo, I was like, why? I said, why are these motherfuckers like this, man?
Every time.
Oh my god.
Oh, Reed Thompson.
Look, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that to come back on. I done got caught up.
Yeah, you and me both.
I got caught up. I told you I got caught up when we went to Florida, Reggie. I was watching that shit on my way down there.
That's my shit.
But aside the fuckery that's going on in the world, Kendrick Lamar says this is his last album with TDE. How we feel? I'll go.
Business aspect. All right.
I'm interested to see how it go. I mean, he's gonna sell regardless of what label he's on. I'm curious to see if he's gonna go independent or is he gonna sign to another label or he's just going to create his own label. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think we'll ever hear the reason why he's not gonna be on TV no more. But
See, this is shit I be talking. This is shit I was talking about right here.
My pride.
This is shit I was talking about right there, Boogie.
Yeah. Boogie shit.
Cause this nigga. So Boogie lives in the fucking deep backwoods where all the white people like to live, with a golf course and lakes and shit.
Okay.
So, like I said, he knew what time this shit kicked off, and this black ass ain't at home. So I'm gonna give him shit this whole episode until he get home.
I'll be home in a few minutes.
I don't care. Until then, you shut up. I will go to my music enthusiast, Miss Thugger. How you feel about K-Dot?
I didn't see that coming.
Shit, none of us did. It
was like home and walking. Oh, what is going on here? What's up? I don't know if he's gonna take if he's just done with music and he's just gonna start producing. I didn't see him leaving Top Dog, but I mean, then again, expect the unexpected as always with these artists. Somebody said maybe he saw something he didn't like. Could be. But
he's been there for 17 years though.
Yeah, and the climate of the world is different now. So, and you gotta be like with Given, he's a father now, husband. So maybe he's taking on new job titles where like the music may not be as important as abstaining his family. And that's understandable. Like we've had plenty of artists, quote unquote, retired, but they really don't, just come back. I don't know. I'm excited to hear what he has to say after all these years, of course, because
right?
It was amazing. Forward, backwards, whichever way you flow with it. It was a perfect album. And K-Dot don't miss. So with him being this last album with TD, I think he'll take it out on top for sure.
Miss Jamie, any thoughts on Kendrick?
No, like back to you always said the best part is he's either gonna do independent or create his own label. I'm thinking he may create his own label. That's just like, like he has a whole new vibe now, so
right.
It's definitely something to create.
Yeah, I like I said, hearing about it, I was just like, wait, what? I was like, the
albums that this is it. All right, you ain't getting shit else.
Right. This is a wrap.
All right. That was basically what Michael Jackson was trying to do before his untimely demise. Like when he came out with "This Is It," like he meant that shit. That meant, nigga, don't ask me for shit else. I ain't doing that. Don't celebrate me at your award show because I ain't coming. This is it. Like he meant that shit. Wrapping it up. We're done.
Right. Right.
You want to hear my old shit? Buy my old albums. He had that shit popping before Jamie even said it. So yeah, I think
shit. But goddamn, Jay-Z said so-called retired and came right on back. Like, I'll just play.
Everybody do that.
Niggas like, I was just playing.
It's a good year for music, though. I mean, any year that we can get a J. Cole album, a Kendrick album, a Drake album, a Kanye album in the same year. I mean, that's
whoa.
Kanye kind of iffy.
Man,
I mean, just the status. I mean, but I do think this album
better dropping. Ain't gonna drop no time soon.
No. But I do. But I mean, we still gonna get it. But I do think it's gonna be different than the last 3 or 4.
Boy, you're not getting Donda because he done did it 3 times. Got 3 different albums at 3 different locations.
He went on Drake. He went on Drake. That's it. He went on Drake,
and he gonna get washed. That's exactly what's gonna happen,
man.
He definitely will.
And this is not 2009, and Kanye ain't popping like he was. Like, let's keep it.
He'll get washed, but he's waiting on Drake. He's waiting on Drake. He's waiting on Certified Lover Boy.
That's cute. You named after your mama, and rest in peace and everything. Respect, but Certified Lover Boy gonna wash that ass. Don't even worry about it.
So we'll get Donda when we get Certified Lover Boy.
Want it? Do y'all really want it? Like,
I'm interested. Just because of the features he added. I'm a big Locks fan. He added a lot of artists that I'm interested in hearing from. Benny from Griselda. So we'll see. I mean,
look, y'all just gonna have to tell me that shit's fire before I even remotely attempt to.
I mean, I'm not.
Y'all like I'm gonna have to hear something on like the fucking radio or something, like somebody playing a song on their damn Instagram or some shit before I go take a peek.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Kanye fan, but I can't deny that he's a musical genius.
Weirdo. The songs I did hear was kind of dope. The ones I did hear.
He's a weirdo, but he's a musical genius. I mean, especially in our time.
It is what it is. I think with him going through his shit with Kim right now, he's just trying to, I guess, make it make sense for himself at the moment.
Spiraling, like always.
But speaking of him and Kim, of course I want to discuss some of these TV and sitcom relationships that we watched back in the day that we now got to see, that we now have seen with our adult eyes, and have finally been able to come up with our own thought process of how these relationships were, how they look to us now compared to how they looked to us back then. We're gonna start with A Different World with Dwayne Wayne and Whitley. So we all know that he pretty much came through and fucking took over the wedding and got her to leave, got her to leave her
governor. The hell,
I forget his name.
Name was Byron.
But the
Byron. Yeah. Girl, did you like Byron? You knew that.
No, I've watched A Different World so many times, like ran it like on Prime Video. So I've just watched it recently. Yeah.
So since you already tipping it off, go ahead, Thugger, kick us off with it.
All right, guys. Here's your pre-recap before I tell you why this should have never been written in. So previously, beforehand, Whitley and Dwayne were engaged. They had a whole engagement party. He got cold feet and decided to take another woman on a date, another engineer from his department. Dumbest shit you could have done. When you have cold feet, you don't go on dates. You try to figure out what the fuck you're feeling. You don't go talk to another person, whatever. So he does.
Do y'all hear that? Wise.
Anywho, in the TV world, they ended up breaking off their engagement. Of course, Dwayne being the guy that he is, can't let go. Whitley decides, hey, dude, it ain't working. We don't love each other. I'm moving on. Governor, she starts working, try to get this governor, in office. She gets him. They fall in love. He proposes, and we get to the wedding. Well, the night before, because Dwayne wants to, spill his guts. Of course, he wants to spill his guts. You're focused on your man, your new life, what's about to happen. So yeah, he come through bulldozing, confuses her, and then he couldn't stop there. He interrupts the whole wedding and starts saying his vows and all this baby please shit. And she decides, yeah, I'll marry you. Makes no sense because Whitley is a rich girl. She has always been a rich, spoiled girl. So why the fuck would you, broke ass up and coming engineer, take her away from a lifestyle that was best fitted for who she is overall? She gets with Dwayne and the struggle hits because he's a broke ass college engineer professor. House on the hill where I belong, where I was raised. That's what I know. The slums. For what? For some love? Hell no. That does not make sense. She had the love and the money with Byron. But instead, she was like, oh, no, keep the money. I want the love. No, bitch. So now she ended up wearing drapes and shit that they had hanging up. They got robbed. She was a fucking waitress. Like, it got bad. It got really bad. And all because she decided to say, I'll marry you, Dwayne. That was the dumbest shit they ever wrote into. It looked cute, but that was not it. Like in real life, you would not accept that shit. Your ex, that y'all done had y'all shit. Y'all literally was supposed to get to this moment and he fucked it up. And now all of a sudden, when I'm off and I'm on my other quest, you're like, no, come back to me. Come struggle with me. And her dumb ass went. I don't get it.
But did she really love Byron though?
Yes.
I mean, I think she liked him.
She was settling for Dwayne. He was broke.
Wait. So Jamie asked a great question. Did she really love Byron? And if she did, why would she choose someone else?
I ain't gonna leave all that insecurity and all that. If I love that person, then I'm gonna stay. But if I didn't, I'm gonna be like, damn, I had this over here. Maybe it could work and get better. He's ambitious.
Wearing her own drapes. That's fucked up.
So what about this? What about this? The heart wants what the heart wants.
Oh, stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't fight the heart.
I know she was a waitress though.
You cannot fight the heart. I mean, I think all of us as adults have done some dumb shit where our head was telling us that ain't it, but the heart
did it shit anyway.
So it's somewhere else.
Did it at my wedding. I tell you that. You're not gonna do that shit at my wedding. We're not doing it. That's not the time nor the place. You had enough time to get this shit right, and this was not the place for you to do that because you waited until it was too late. Your window of opportunity was closing, and then you want to swoop in because you had plenty of time before she got serious with Byron to step up. Because it's what you said, Reggie. Now that's for Dwayne's heart because if the heart wants what the heart wants, the heart got to be on time. because the window of opportunity is gonna close. That window ain't always gonna be open. That's the problem.
Well, so in this sad instance, it was Whitley, and her heart really wanted Dwayne. So regardless of how many times he fucked up,
they were even compatible. They're not compatible like at all. The writers forced that to be a thing. Like when they try to make Ryan and
your girl curly hair.
Yeah, when they try to put them together, that was a force. Like at this point, y'all are forcing shit on us that we didn't need.
Yeah.
Like, that was unnecessary.
But how many times? I mean, we see people that aren't compatible trying to make this damn square fit in this damn triangle, and I mean, and more times than not, is the woman that's really trying to force that to make it happen. That's because that's what her heart wants. Even though, and at times it's like, okay, you two women, y'all are her best friends. Y'all telling her like, baby girl, this ain't it. This nigga ain't no good. He ain't no good for you. Blah, 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 blah. And she knows that. She's hearing that from y'all, but she's still gonna do what she want to do because her heart is telling her like, this is who I love. This is who I want to be with.
And me and my homegirl don't talk about that shit no more. Like I have a best friend that like,
and that's the reason why.
About relationship, I don't ask her about her relationship because I've already heard like little bits and pieces, and so I don't want to hear no more because I know what you're going to do. You're going to keep going back over, and I don't want to hear it. Like I can give you advice, but I'm not going to keep. It's like talking to a wall. I'm not going to keep having the same conversation with you. Like eventually, I'm gonna come to my friend and be like, you know what, sis, with all due respect, and that means I'm about to be slightly disrespectful, but you can keep. You can keep that bit of information. Like I don't want to know about it because especially if you don't want me to be upset and you don't want me to hold any grudges against this person, don't tell me. Like I don't want to know. Keep it to yourself, sis.
And that's the best thing. Like really, I don't think you should be telling friends anything anyway, because then next thing you know, they gonna be back with them anyway. Then y'all in a group setting and environment, you looking at they lover or whoever it is. Like you the motherfucker that's giving my homegirl headaches or giving my homeboy headaches. Like
I'm a good reader of people, so I already didn't like dude, but she didn't have to tell me anything. Like when I got around him, I already didn't like him because his energy let me know that I didn't like him. Now when she told me other stuff that took place, I was like, well, there it is. That's my confirmation. He didn't have to directly, tell me like, me and your homegirl be scrapping like, oh word, like I'll be turning. I got that vibe from you already. Like, and that's why I don't like you. But if she gonna keep fucking with you, hey, how you doing? But get on. Like I don't. That's it. I'm cordial.
True. But I don't know. I just think to me, Dwayne and Whitley's situation, the relationship in general, not just the wedding part and them getting married. That shit was so wishy-washy to me because it didn't even really seem like there was a couple. At times it seemed like there was, at other times it wasn't because she was entertaining other dudes, he was entertaining girls. So I didn't know when they was together and when they wasn't together. Like that shit was like, I don't know, it seemed like they was in a situationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made him real weak.
Yeah.
What it did. He was after every girl and it didn't even matter who it was.
Anybody that gave him attention, I was like, why did they decide to hook him up? Like ultimately, like writer wise, why did y'all think Whitley would be a good match for a thirsty ass nigga? That don't make sense. Like, cause she was a rich, spoiled girl. So you need to put her with who's in her class, which would have been that one dude she was dating, but he ended up.
But I mean, they're high school, college. So I mean, in college, I understand the optics of it. I mean, he's coming to his own. He's out of the house and he's running the streets. I mean, of course, he's probably going to be entertaining a bunch of women. And I tell little brothers and friends and whoever else that are like, these days ain't nobody marrying or still with their high school sweethearts. Which one of y'all is still cordial or cool with your high school sweetheart?
What? I don't have one of those.
Exactly. Have fun. Do you have?
I was gonna say it's a select.
Exactly.
I mean, select few.
I am.
Have fun, but you still ain't hitting it though. You're not interested in hitting it. But so I mean, just have fun. Do you like?
The whole time they made him look like that the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the whole time.
What's the next couple?
So our next couple,
Damn, boy. Y'all make life hard on these streets, boy.
Reminisce.
All right.
Try to give us some bullshit, and I said, hold up, that ain't it, y'all. That is not it.
It's dope. It's dope for us to be able to go back now because we're older. You know, we're older compared to when we watched these episodes, and then we've gotten to experience life.
Yeah.
So our next relationship, we're gonna slide over to Livin Single with Khadijah and Scooter. So I got into it before we got on this episode. Me and my mama went back and forth about this. And so at first she was saying it was Maxine and Kyle. And I was like, nah.
They were kind of toxic, but they kind of worked though. Like they had balanced each other.
I was gonna say, but they're petty towards each other is what made that work for them. Yeah. Because they will be petty to each other. It was just more so they were just like I felt like they were using their petty to try and hide the fact that they liked each other, and so they can be in that relationship.
Yeah.
Like that urge, that resistance.
Right. But motherfucking Khadijah is Scooter. So my mom was trying to tell me that Scooter had gave Khadijah a heads up that he was leaving. And I was like, when? Cause I said that nigga up and left. And that nigga went dark.
Yeah. And then he came back. Like that was his thing. Like every time they would bring him back on the show, he'd be like, his first line was "Baby, I'm back." Like nigga, no, you can't keep. What is it? The Gap Band used to say, "You can't keep running in and out of my life." That was Scooter's ass. This nigga Khadijah, she went off. She started dating the teacher. And then he hit her with the "Baby, I'm back." What the fuck? And she really loved Alonzo. She was about to move in with this man, like all of this shit. It seemed to be like it was on its way to be a healthy, loving relationship because that man was starting to make sacrifices for Khadijah. In comes Scooter because she's known Scooter. We grew up together. Like this history be having people in a chokehold.
I was gonna say, and that's what. What's that, Jamie?
I said, tell me about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's what was crazy because it's like every time Khadijah seemed like she was starting to move on, this nigga popped back up, and it's like she reverts back to what they used to have, and it's just like, my nigga.
Khadijah was loyal to a fucking fault. That was her biggest issue. She just wanted to. That's somebody she grew up with. That's what she was. He was a comfort zone. It's what she's known. But these other guys, like Alonzo, was probably, like I said, that was about to be your healthiest relationship until you was like, oh, it's my childhood. Such and such, and then this motherfucker did what? Up and left again. See, this is why you can't allow motherfuckers to skate, because then they talk like doing figure eights and shit. Baby, I'm back. She should have been like, nigga, take your ass on. Like,
and the heart wants what the heart wants.
They hard to.
I like that.
The head is be like that.
Hey, but Khadijah,
we have all done it before.
But for Khadijah, you could see that shit. Like the way they wrote it, you could see that shit. Cause like every time that every
time I'm about to move on, nigga coming back.
I was gonna say, yeah. So what Scooter was doing was toxic because he knew. So, and I've said I told my female friends this shit before. We'll do some shit on the strength that we know that we can slide back in on the strength that we have that history, and we depending on the person, we can pit it against them and work our way back in.
Chokehold history,
and vice versa, because I've seen it go the other way, and I'm just like, word. I be like, nigga. I be looking like, nigga. You don't remember what happened the last time you was with her?
Hello, these are it's my nigga. Come on, baby. Fuck away.
Look, I be like, all right. I mean, you got it.
Get the fuck out of here. Like Max was giving him a hard time. That's who I would have been. I would have been Max. Let me guess, baby, I'm back again.
Scooter might have been the only person that was hitting that spot.
Horrible. That is horrible.
Hey, you might have a point. You might have a point.
You gotta fight the spot, sis. It ain't worth it. Like that trauma that you about to go back into, it is not worth it. Go get you one of these roses. I'm telling you, that rose will hit every spot you got, sis. Trust me. You ain't gonna. You'll look and see Scooter's number.
The rose is not in.
The rose gonna hit that spot inside. The rose gonna hit that spot inside. Scooter might have had a crazy hook that was that little patchy spot inside. The little wrinkly patchy spot inside that you gotta hook the finger up in like that.
You can't fight it. A human being can't give you 11 vibrations. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
She get weak enough. Don't let that be the thing that holds you hostage, sis. You go get you one.
It is true.
I'm telling you, a clear mind. You masturbate as a clear mind, and you gonna be like, nigga, get on, nigga. I'm straight.
that posting that posting that clarity.
Some of y'all cut up. Some of y'all like to cut her at the good nut. You know. Scooter looked a little fluffy too. I mean, he might have hit that spot, and he was a teddy bear.
Right.
Ain't got 11 vibrations. If that rose had arms,
Scooter might have hit that spot, and he was a teddy bear.
Yo, you stupid dog. That nigga said he looked like a teddy bear.
See, you get that spot hit, and you get a cuddler.
Oh shit! But look, that's if we talking to Khadijah today. You know the damn rose wasn't invented back then.
They had a rabbit back then.
Yeah, right. They had a rabbit.
And sex toys was taboo back then. They were looking at you funny.
True. Oh well, this is 2021, so I'm just saying. I'm talking to the 2021 sisters. Don't let this history have y'all in the chokehold. Amazon got the rose, $45.
Yes. Well, what if Scooter can use a rose on you? It ain't nothing like somebody using it on you.
I ain't gonna keep hitting with the baby I'm back and then try to grab his rose.
Listen, somebody using it on you feel better than you using it on yourself. I promise you.
Yeah, but he got to be the right nigga to use it on me. Like, we not doing this shit just because. Like, nah, fam. Be stronger than your box. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I mean, you know.
Oh my God.
Different things included, you know.
See, and this is why I ran it back with y'all, because I knew I was gonna get this
11 vibrations, Reg. I'm just saying.
11 vibrations.
Listen,
are you sponsored by the Rose?
I will sponsor. I want all my homegirls to have one. Like, I want.
Listen,
You said what, Jamie?
I will endorse them.
I got one too. So.
I will endorse them and use them.
Hey,
so you got one. You got one. 11 speeds and motors. Okay.
I'm about to get one and keep it by the bedside. Just hey.
Listen.
I came with mine too.
Oh well, wow! Look, double pleasure. Yeah.
Look, hey, just in case one of them ain't fully charged.
Yeah. Reverse is a track star.
Yeah.
Mine already on the charger.
Right.
Put that back in the bag.
Look, I'm gonna keep mine charged up on the PS5.
Ain't no wrong with the backup.
I'm gonna keep mine charged up on the PS5 along with my controllers.
That is horrible.
What? Everything's charged up.
Yeah, that long. It's 70 hours worth of battery life. I'm just it's waterproof. All right. What's the next couple?
but listen, when you bring so you got Rose, Dick, and Tongue. I mean,
Scooter didn't have it back in the day. That was his issue.
Yeah, so
maybe I'm back.
Nigga, I've been saying Scooter had baby, I'm back.
He had to get the gab. But listen, so the gift the gab trumps a lot. It trumps a lot.
He just talked too much. That's all it is.
But he was talking that right shit. And everybody has ran into that.
That's Khadijah's fault because she's loyal to her fault. I don't give that.
Yeah.
Eventually, it does not matter how long we've known each other. It's about how you treat me. And if I allow you to keep treating me like a revolving door, sir, then that's all you will treat me as. That doesn't mean that he loves her. That just means that she's easy access to get some attention from. That's manipulation. So I don't want that shit. Like when you keep hitting her with the baby I'm back instead of just doing right by her in the first place, that's manipulation.
It is, absolutely. But
I mean, what the heart wants to be manipulated. Well, sis, you need to start recognizing the signs and start to trick your heart, manipulate your heart to be treated with more respect than that. Like you got at some point be like, nigga, that's not enough. Like that was cool, but that's not enough no more. So
I agree with you 100%.
Get your ass on.
I agree with you 100%. But how many people have you heard say, I know I shouldn't, but I just can't help it? It's something about them.
Fuck that. I fight that. I've been there and I fought it. So that's why it's easy for me to be like, nah, like that person couldn't hit me with that because I based off of the treatment.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember the treatment. I don't give a fuck right now. The treatment of what you've done in the past, and it's not going to change because I haven't required you to change or do anything different.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Scooter kept doing what he kept doing, and that wasn't cool. Like that's what I'm saying. Like for us as young people in the 90s, this is what they was trying to tell us what relationships and love look like. But the underlining message is let this man manipulate you enough to where your heart would be like, it's romantic. It's
he loves me.
But so it's twofold too. Because it's okay, how much am I willing to, or how much am I gonna put up with? But then that level of it is different with every person. So you can say, I can sit here all day and be like, man, fuck that shit, that's some bullshit. I ain't gonna deal with that shit. But then when you in that situation, and then you look back, you like, I was the motherfucker that said I would never put up with that shit.
You slap
and look at my dumb ass now.
Right.
Because
I feel like we've all been in that situation though.
Yeah, that's that. But the important point is to learn the lesson, because there's a lot of people that continue to go through this same cycle with different men and think they're tricking themselves to believe that that's what love is, and that's what it is because that's what they've given us, like visual wise. If you don't
FaceTime.
You won't know what love is, but if you one of those people that watch movies and TV shows and try to identify within those, the entertainment aspect of it is manipulation. Like that's all it falls under. Like that's it.
So speaking of manipulation, I don't want to step on your toes, Smurf.
You good?
I feel like, as just looking at our list, Martin and Gina, I think Martin was a master manipulator.
He was. Yes, the fuck he was.
A master manipulator. Hey, but I also feel like I just think it was more of the subtleness of it has to be my way.
Mm-hmm. He spoiled.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? I think it plays into a lot of what we have going on today, of what society says. I think he still had. I think he had one foot in the door and one foot out the door. As far as in one foot in the door of being committed, being with one person, but one foot on the other side, like I still got people that want me. I'm still hiding the streets or whatever else. I still want to play the field a little bit.
Yeah. And so, excuse me. So with Martin and Gina,
you want a water big guy?
Shut your ass up. First of all, we ain't come on this bitch to see you fucking go get gas, go get food, and fucking cook. Sit your punk ass down and goddamn be a part of this podcast.
I'm cooking already, baby. Let's talk about Steve, Urkel, and Laura. Fuck that. Talk about the guys getting hurt.
Nigga, we ain't there yet. Sit the fuck back.
Baby steps, Ace.
Yeah. We on Martin and Gina. Look, you got me acting up.
Martin
on
was a good man.
That nigga
provided for his family.
That nigga,
the king.
He provided for his family.
The king.
Family. He had no kids.
He had his mom.
Martin Luther
took care of
King.
Yeah, I been say he had his mom. Yeah,
He had little Roscoe, the little kid coming around selling candy. Took
Oh
care
my
of him.
god.
I been say, hey, what was the little boy? What was the little boy with the big ear?
Roscoe.
No. I don't want to go back to Arizona.
Martin. All right, Martin.
I'm sorry, Martin, but I don't even want to go back to Arizona. But with Martin and Gina, like it was like Gina allowed that shit a lot. She allowed all that shit to go on with Martin, like just a lot of the shit, because of course they both didn't live together, but she was always over his crib. Like the shit that he would do. And I think what was the one episode? Yeah, the one episode where they got into it and he was just like, if you feel like that, you can step. And she fucking took off. He's like, Gina.
The first episode, that was like the pilot episode. It let you president like out the gate, like what fuckery was about to take place, basically.
But yeah, like Martin, like you said, with Martin, it was pretty much his way or the highway for the most part. And then to see how he felt when he learned about Gina making more money than him and shit like that.
Okay.
Like shit like that we look at now, and it's just like if we in a committed relationship, nigga, so
right.
So what I'm learning now, you know, talking to a lot of female friends, is that there are a lot of niggas out there that have issues with that. For what reason, I don't know why. But it was also foreign to me that niggas didn't have their own house or place to live at, and they dating women just to have somewhere to stay. I could never imagine a nigga not having his own place. Like that shit is so crazy to me. But it's men out here that's doing that shit.
Oh yeah, if y'all haven't seen that.
I'm so far out of tune with that aspect of, you know, what the fuck is going on. Like it's crazy. Like,
look, if y'all haven't watched or listened to the episode, go listen to Homosexual Life. But keep going, Reggie. We've discussed that already.
Yeah, but absolutely. Like I don't know. Like it's weird that, I mean, these type of things are going on. But I mean, it also speaks into the I guess the times and places where we're at, because everyone these days, I think we've probably talked about it on your show. I know we talked about it plenty of times on my podcast, that it's hard to differentiate what people are actually looking for when getting in a relationship. Is it love or is it just for other reasons? Like
I think with Martin, it started out as other reasons, and then he caught feelings, and then it became what it was. But he was so stuck in his ways. He was so stuck in his ways that it was like he was playing tug of war with his feelings for the most part. Like he wanted to be with Gina, but he didn't want to have to change. He didn't want to have to change how he lived in certain shit. You know, ladies, y'all about to kill me real quick. I'm gonna say it. Y'all about to kill me. Y'all about to kill me, but I'm about to say it. But so I think so in our time frame right now, we look at a lot of shit. Everybody wants an alpha man. Everybody wants a man that wants to do everything, 100% the bills, 100% this and that. But I think once you start giving a man or anybody this power, so if I'm a man, I'm giving a woman this control, then I think you're giving this person the ability or the reason to think that I'm running everything. What I say goes. What you say is secondary. It don't matter whether it's a man or a woman. Because if I feel like if I sat back and I moved into a woman's house and gave her full control over everything, or made her feel like she was, the person in power, the same thing is gonna happen. And I think a lot of these men feel the same way, to where, if I'm doing everything, my opinion is the first and the final. You can have your thoughts and maybe input, but if I decide to want to entertain it, then yes.
Is this people today? Because I don't want any of that.
Huh?
No, that was funny.
No, but I'm saying it's not true. But once you start looking for, once you start validating that or making a man feel like he is, I guess, the sole provider. Like so say if you move into a man's house and you relinquish all of your rights, you say, well, he tells you, he tells you, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm gonna take care of all these bills. I'm gonna pay your car note. I'm gonna pay your insurance. I'm gonna give you spending money. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you that. So as soon as you say something, he'd be like, well, look, you get the fuck out.
See that?
Do that. Like,
I would never put myself in that position.
Exactly. You won't put him in that position, but a lot of women are looking for that. When we go on social media, a lot of times that's all you see. Oh, I want a man is supposed to be the provider. He's supposed to pay all the bills. Y'all bitches out here talking about 50-50 or 75-20 or this or that. No, that ain't no real man. He's supposed to blah, blah, blah. But once you put a man or a woman in that position to where they're doing everything, of course they're going to feel entitled or empowered to think that what the fuck I need you for? Like if I tell you to go outside and water the grass and we live on a dirt lawn, you better do that shit.
But that wasn't what was going on with Martin and Gina, because Gina was the breadwinner because she was a fucking marketing exec. Martin was a fucking radio personality.
Exactly.
These two do not match up. Like, you are not.
But it came across as if who wore the pants in that relationship.
But Gina wasn't even trying to wear the pants. That was the issue. Martin instantly was like trying to throw that idea on her. So when you do shit like it, and then you're giving people the idea to fuck. You know what? The key to Martin gave Gina the key to fuck with his mind because she wasn't even thinking like that. But since she want to put it like that, well, then I mean, she has the opportunity to choose. Do I lean into this or do I be like, nah, I love this nigga? And that was ultimately what it came down to. Gina didn't give a fuck that he was a radio personality, and that's why she fucked with him. But when it became an issue when Gina's college educated ass versus somebody that works 4 days out of the week makes more money than you, dumbass. Like, why did it take a whole episode for him to be like, oh my God, Gina made more money? Nigga, yes. Like, the fuck?
You know what? Hold on, let me stop you, Miss Jolie. So this goes back to the episode before last that we was on. That comes in that stigmatism too of girls like certain types, and Martin was supposed to be the bad boy type.
Be this type, and ultimately he was a sensitive bitch. That's what it boiled down to. He had short man complex because he was small, so he had Napoleon complex. Right. So he wanted to try to assert himself. That's why he treated everybody the way that he did, because he felt like if I'm rude, nasty, and disrespectful, that means people are gonna respect me as a bigger person. When ultimately everybody was like, "Man, get your little ass the fuck out of here
and sit your little ass down."
Right. You didn't expect that. Like, what? This nigga talk? Yes, you little motherfucker. Like, that was his problem. That was Martin. That's why Martin really didn't age as well in my eyes, because of that complex that Martin had overall. That it was funny when we were kids. Now, like, I'm not going back to a person's house that's gonna keep kicking me out. Like, fuck you, nigga. Like, yo,
we view that with different eyes these days, because so right now everything is toxic. When we look back at what we grew off of and what we saw, all that shit is toxic. It's toxic, it's bullying, it's misogynistic, it's sexism, everything.
A whole bunch of men writing for women back in the day instead of having women write for women, and just vice versa, because you get men who have these certain stigmas, how they look at certain women around the way, and that's how they wrote them into the show. It shouldn't have never been a thing, and it's something that should have been addressed initially, like even with Martin and Pam and their back and forth, hilarious. But bullying, yes, because when you look at it, that shit's not flying today. Like, you can't write a show like that where Martin could be so disrespectful to Pam on multiple levels. She's a woman and she's dark skinned. So ultimately, everybody's going to drive towards it's colorism. That's why these underlying things are very important, because this is what we grew up on. This is what shapes our thoughts and views on men and women relationships, how we view stuff, X, Y, and Z. Like, it's important. Like, yes, it's entertainment, but this ultimately comes out in the wash, because we all know a person like Martin in our life. We all know one person that has a Napoleon complex and acts the way that he acts. So you can attest to that, like in your real life. So you know how to address those things. I'm not going over a person's house that's gonna keep kicking me out. Like, we going over Mars, man. Fuck that nigga. I'm not going over. Every time I over there, out. This nigga, I'm not going over it.
I think part of like when he got that shit in his head about Gina making more money was him and fucking Cole. So of course, Tommy and Cole. Tommy always tried to make sense of shit.
It's rational friend.
He was always the rational one, and then Cole was just like the nigga that was just like,
oh
yeah, Cole was his yes man. Yeah, Cole was his yes man. So that's how I looked out that came about, and how Martin came to that part where he was so concerned about Gina making more money than him, and how he needed to assert himself as the man, so to speak. I'm like, nigga, and like you said, Gina, that wasn't her deal. It was just like, nigga, I love you for you, nigga. Like, nigga, I know you.
What's your brother?
Nigga, I know you a DJ personality, but
green leather couch, nigga, I'm fucking with you, my nigga. Like, we rocking.
Insecurity.
On the green leather couch, like, that was a turnoff, G. Like, that shit get hot. How we gonna get freaky on the green leather couch, G? Put the sheet down.
Insecurity. He wasn't securing himself.
Shit.
Yeah. That's all of that plays into the Napoleon complex. Like, he was really trying to assert him. Like, he was 6'1". No, nigga, you not. It's okay. Be your height, 6'1", it's fine.
Outside of the million characters that the nigga played, like when it came to Martin and Gina, it was just like looking at it now, it's just like, yo, like ain't no way Martin would have kept a girl the way he. I mean, let me rewind that back, because some relationship you see these days, you be like, word. Like you deal.
He would definitely keep it girl.
Somebody for everybody.
Somebody for everybody. He would definitely keep it girl these days. There's no doubt.
Actually, you know why he would keep a girl? Because the nigga work on the radio.
Yep. And everybody like that's clout right there. That's radio. That's possible celebrities coming to town. That's a lot that comes with that shit. Man, he ain't got no money.
You step in the club, he's gonna get greeted. They might give him a little section. Somebody in the section.
But yeah, no, like, but you're not gonna be disrespectful to me. That was the whole thing. Like, yeah, he could have been a good dude without being so motherfucking rude all the time. Like, God, every day I gotta get out, my nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I ain't never come back over here, nigga. Fuck you.
Another story for another day. Imagine how many people are just comfortable with being disrespected just to be recognized,
just to be acknowledged,
be accepted.
So we're gonna get to our last couple. I'm going to I had to take out one couple. I had William and Joan from Girlfriends, but fuck them, because they pissed me off. Fuck both of them. I could punch both of them niggas in the face. I like Girlfriends, but William and Joan irk my goddamn nerves. Like, y'all niggas like each other, just fucking go out with each other. But anyways,
like their chemistry wasn't relationship. Like, that's the thing they was missing. Like, it should have stayed like it was. Like, their friendship was great, but when they try to incorporate the sexual chemistry, they never had that. That was never a thing.
Cause that nigga William was a cornball anyways.
They said he was on the course.
Well, I can't say
what? What?
I said he looked slow, but I can't. Am I allowed to say that?
He looks.
I mean, that's a peaceful term.
You didn't say the R word,
right?
What?
Little
Daryl?
What, this
Daryl? My man, little Daryl.
Hearted Ree. Let me stop. But yeah, no.
But yeah, so our last couple, we gonna slide over to Family Matters. Good old Laura and Steve. Nigga, this is like motherfucking Superman, the Lois Lane.
Exactly. How the fuck Lois Lane know that was Superman the whole time? Shit. This nigga had on glasses.
That nigga Steve took some glasses off, put on some goddamn decent clothes.
Stefan. That was Stefan.
Turned into motherfucking Stefan. And goddamn Laura couldn't help herself. But
no, my name ain't Steve and it's Stefan.
But then even after Stefan got out the way, motherfucking Myra came in. Shout out to Steve bagging Myra.
So Steve and Laura wasn't really a relationship though. That was more infatuation.
Well, no. But because it so think about it. The shit reversed.
Right.
Once the shit reversed, and I'm not even talking about when he turned into Stefan. Mm-hmm. It was when Myra came in the picture.
It's the back then you didn't want me. Now you want me. Or now that somebody's giving me the attention I want, now you want to pay attention.
Also, we have that episode too. Go back and listen, guys.
Yeah, unplug. No, but you know what she said from earlier, this was consistent. None of these couples matched up.
Nobody.
That's why. But then again, I guess that's why it was entertainment on TV.
But they do say opposites attract too, though.
Nah, but they don't work out all the time.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Nope.
Not always.
Fuck that opposites attract. I need you. I need us to have. We gotta be. I tried the opposite. I tried the opposite attract shit. Nah.
Yeah.
Eventually, you will become unattracted.
Them worlds will collide, and you'll start looking at shit. You like that really gets on my fucking nerves.
Because Laura was the trash one in this one, and in a lot of instances, in TV shows, women aren't always the trash one, but she was the trash one in this situation for multiple reasons. Steve did. First of all, me personally, I hate Family Matters. Hate it.
The bad boy. That's why.
It was horrible. Family Matters was ass on every level.
So you went.
Man, they give you Eddie Winslow.
Right.
Winslow.
Gave you Waldo, Geraldo,
Waldo.
These niggas got rid of a whole kid and act like they didn't have a third child. Moved on.
Oh my God.
Bitch, where was Judy at? She went upstairs and never came back down. Like, then all of a sudden, y'all move forward like I didn't see Judy. Like she was a figment of my imagination.
Judy went upstairs.
Viv bleached her skin overnight.
That's just
it happens.
What happened?
Aunt Viv on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She bleached. She went from dark skin, light skin overnight. And look,
I'm finna say, motherfucker, Judy went upstairs and never came back, and next thing you know, she became a porn star.
You wouldn't see the youngest child. Look, you wouldn't see the youngest child on Power for two seasons. You'd be like, I haven't seen her since season 1.
Right.
Season 4. Where the hell has she been?
They watched Family Matters too and was like, nigga, they got rid of Judy. Judy went upstairs and never came back down. Fuck it. Like, let's not even worry about the third kid.
You forgot the girl name.
They moved on like they only had a son and a daughter. Like that was fucked up. Y'all went from 3 kids to y'all magically get her out of here. We ain't got 3 kids now. We got a son and a daughter. Like nigga, what happened to Judy? What happened to Auntie Rachel? Rachel disappeared. Like they dropped little Richie out, never came back for him. What kind of shit is this? Like nah, fam. Steve came over every day, fucking up their house. This is not realistic. Like you not coming back in my shit. You come every day. You fucking. He ain't got insurance like this. The 90s. He was a cop. Like,
but I think that was an infatuation as far as him chasing Laura the whole time. And again, she liked the attention.
I was gonna say I was gonna ask that. So I was gonna ask that to the ladies. Like, if somebody's giving you attention like that, do y'all like that type of attention? Like.
He's not annoying. He's just maybe not your type.
No, he's annoying.
He's annoying as fuck.
Urkel was annoying as fuck.
Right.
Like,
No, I don't like that attention.
Unannounced. Like, nah, nigga, what the like eating cheese? Like, nah, fam.
He was annoying when she didn't want him.
What's wrong with cheese? What? I like cheese.
He was eating like he was a little mess all the time.
But but look, once he was annoying. He was annoying when he was giving her that attention. Once he pulled that attention away and put it somewhere else, then it's like, damn.
I would congratulate him. I said, I'm glad you got somebody because there's somebody for everybody.
Leave me alone, brother. Like, yes, that's what's up. Myra, I'll probably give her a high five.
Myra pulled up, boy. I was like, damn, Steve.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, damn, she fine and she nerdy.
Steve did a lot for Laura. Like the fact that he even created that whole machine just to take his glasses and suspend it, drop his voice for Laura. That was too much. Like, you doing too much for this, trying to get this one girl. Like, if she couldn't tell you, like, you know, I'm gonna get with you, babe, and give you a
Reg, hit it one time.
Like, nah.
Heart wants what the heart wants.
You said what?
That is
hit it one time,
he wanted to hear it. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's fine.
Want what the parts want. Change that shit. The lower region wants the lower region.
The heart is a part. The heart is a part.
On each other.
Like, fuse the lower region.
Shit when it's convenient. That ain't heart. That's lust. We gotta start identifying exactly what it is. Love, you make a sacrifice. Lust is a nut.
Steve wasn't trying to hit though.
Steve was trying to let him do. Whether he was a fondle, hold her hand, give her breakfast, it didn't matter. Carry her books. He was willing to do whatever Laura wanted him to do. And that was the hard part. Laura shouldn't have been like that.
Steve was in love.
So the difference between that, okay, if he wanted to hit, he would have still been hitting something else. He would have had something else in the cut. I still want this. Ain't no man gonna put everything else on hold.
Everything
for one to hit one single individual woman.
We're talking about a nerd that's never probably seen a nipple, a box, a clit.
Damn.
Okay. Damn. So but look. Okay, so look.
It was like, oh shit, that's what they got, and then he go start bagging other bitches. But it starts with Laura. He wants Laura. He's like, I want to see what that's like. He's like, oh, that's
his heart wanted Laura, not his parts. His heart. When Myra came on the scene and showed him what it is to be loved, what it feels like,
he still took his stupid ass to Laura. See, that's where
because the heart want what the heart wants.
But Laura was manipulating.
I've been saying, yeah,
nigga, in order for her to want you. And then when you became when he was like, okay, I'll just be Steve. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you could have been with Steve the whole time. Like,
but so we'll run it back. So okay, so Dwayne, manipulator. Scooter, manipulator. Martin, manipulator.
Yep.
Laura,
manipulator.
It's all the same thing. It ain't necessarily all in those situations. It ain't necessarily all about, okay, I'm just trying to fuck, or I want this nut. These motherfuckers were actually trying to love on somebody that was manipulating them or whatever else. But they're caught up in their own world, thinking that, okay, this person is showing me attention now. Now they love me, and then they snatch the attention away, move on, and then they bring it back. So
the history, as you said earlier, the history that they have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
History got you.
Yeah. or in Scooter's case, the choke stroke.
I'm choking bitches in the 90s. It's not
no.
I've been saying, yeah, I don't think they were choking. I don't think they were choking.
90s, G.
Get your fucking hands off me.
Hands off my throat.
Hands on you.
They put their hands on you.
Yeah. Did he touch you like this or like this?
Oh. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh shit.
Not Family Matters it did not age well at all. Like overall, like Laura and Steve was ass, Carl Winslow was ass. Like it wasn't realistic because nobody black is going to let someone else walk in their house and destroy it every fucking time, like Steve Urkel did, and back. You're not coming back. This nigga done put holes in the floor. He done took the windows out. This nigga went ham and cheese on their house. And every episode he was walking. What's going on?
Did I do that?
Carl should he put no real.
He said ham and cheese on the house.
Never bring your ass over here again. I swear I put one between your eyes. Like this nigga was in their house. Carl was a cop in the 90s. His wife worked at like a store department. Like, that's no money.
I'm about to say, yeah. I was trying to figure out what the fuck did Harriet do?
He will at like once like department store. That's an episode I don't remember, but the shit was ass. Like Family Matters, I can't stand it. It was horrible.
And it was
in my opinion, a lot of our ones that we grew up off was kind of cheats.
Hey, but we lined up in front of that goddamn TV every goddamn night to watch it.
We had some good ones. We had some good ones in our time.
The Jamie Foxx show aged way better than Martin, Fresh Prince put together. Way better.
Which one?
Yeah. Jamie Foxx. It worked. It was perfect. He was the perfect amount of funny. He wasn't as disrespectful as Martin. Him and Fancy actually worked out. That wasn't once they got together, it worked. And in the end, he was able to provide Fancy with a nice little townhouse. They got the money at the end, like the shit sold up perfectly. Like it wasn't, you can't find a loophole in the shit. The joke's still funny, all of that shit. Martin.
Wait, hold on.
Jamie Foxx.
Braxton Hardenbreak wasn't, he was a little problem on the show.
Yes. That back and forth was hilarious. When the traffic school, when they went to traffic school with Mark.
Oh my God. That was genius. Hey, that goddamn traffic school episode. My God, boy.
Hey, Martin was way funnier.
No.
Nah.
No. Martin had it.
Shit, but like with Martin, it was the New Jack City episode. You can't touch that.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
I never really liked Jamie Foxx the episode. Jamie Foxx ain't really my type of comedian either though.
See, that's the disconnect, brother.
I mean, he's all right. He's all right, but I mean,
have you ever seen I Might Need Security? You ain't ever seen that?
I Might Need Security.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That shit's still funny. To this day, like you can pull that shit up on YouTube and you gonna bust out laughing.
Have you seen Run Tell That?
Yes.
Still funny to this day.
Yeah.
Run Tell That.
What was I late?
What was the first one?
That was still funny to this day.
What was Martin's first one?
First one. I think that is the first one.
What? No, not Run Tell. Run Tell That was his last one.
Yeah.
That's when that nigga put on all that weight.
Oh, you talking about the one we had on like the caramel colored leather suit? He had the box and shit. That's what I thought Reggie was talking about. That first one was hilarious though.
Man.
Yeah.
That Run Tell That was.
I was trying to think of any other TV relationships.
Oh, You So Crazy.
Yeah, You So
You So Crazy.
Yeah.
That was like 92, 93, something like that.
Yeah, because that was when he kicked. That
94.
That was when Def Jam was rocking too.
Mm-hmm.
When they was now Def Jam, that the audience was just too much. Like the jokes was funny, but the way them niggas was getting up, clapping, and falling out. I'm down, y'all.
Easy, deranged,
passing out and shit. Like it wasn't that funny, y'all. Like goddamn nigga.
Hey, they was. When they doing that shit at the Apollo?
What's that?
Yeah, they was.
Yeah, Def Comedy Jam.
It was funny when the Living Color made fun of the that when it came out. That was pretty funny. They parody of it because they had Marlon doing all the shit. I think it's supposed to be like Ducky Ducky, and they kept like beeping every other word like they would on HBO. It like one person's head popped off and like confetti came. Like that's how the audience was like really acting on Def Comedy Jam. Like them niggas be falling out. Like it's not that.
I was gonna say, we got any honorable mentions with relationships, TV relationships?
All of them are really.
Every
I was gonna bring up Saved by the Bell, but motherfucking Zach was fucking everybody.
Zach was horrible. He was just horrible overall, bro. Like he was trash.
Zach had them all, boy. He had the whole crew.
Yeah, you want some
high school too,
right?
Yes.
And then they went to college.
Yeah, like and carried it on in the college, like the college years after that, and then
tried to go to the beach. There was lifeguards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach was just ass everywhere he went. Like it didn't matter where they wrote him in at. He was gonna do something that was fucked up to somebody, a girl he liked, his friends. Like he ain't give a fuck.
He didn't give a shit.
Yeah, that Zach was.
He got caught kissing the air. All the crew.
Everybody.
Goddamn Kelly, Jesse, goddamn Lisa.
Screech's heart. That nigga was crushed.
No, Steven or Laura.
But now she wanted to Screech and never went for him. Like she made very clear. Like she was that was the thing. Like she was clear with like, hey, my nigga, I am not rocking with you on no level.
But she like her.
None of that shit. Like you keep it. And that's what I liked about Lisa's ass, because she was stern in her delivery. She was, no, nigga, ever. Don't leave me alone. Talking to me. She was never like, all right, nigga, come like Laura's weak ass here. Since you got this, let me come over here and try to talk to you. Get the fuck out of here.
Slide on through.
Congratulating them. Gone. Myra, high five, bitch. Good. Get him out of my face. Coming in my house.
Oh, he come over fucking up my house.
Right. I do that. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking up my parents' house. They should have whooped his ass. I'm like, this is not realistic. Y'all ain't real black folks.
I mean, the shit was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers.
They should have Carl should have had the gun out the door, nigga. He should have been pulling back the blinds like, hey boy, I ain't playing with you. Get the fuck off my porch.
Eddie should have been on that.
Right, Eddie should have handled it.
And you over here on my sister?
That's what Eddie was trying to do. Eddie wasn't trying to learn nothing. He was trying to get some box. Now Eddie was box chasing.
No, Eddie. Eddie was definitely chasing Cat.
Yo, who is Laura's friend? What was the
girl?
What was the goddamn girl's name? Damn.
Shit. Another one. Why you think of that? Another one was Monique.
Monique and the professor.
Oh,
Professor. Yeah.
Professor Ogilvy.
Yeah.
I hated
that.
Good.
Damn, that was a good one, Reggie.
Oh, I hated that. Was so. I hated that for Monique. Cause like, girl, the fuck.
So sad.
Sis, the fuck you whining over this nigga for? Nigga,
you on a whole.
I'm agree with
you on a. You working on a whole goddamn campus. You can't find nobody else on that goddamn campus.
Professor Ogilvy, man, he was man.
Thirsty. Now that was a full pack. Like she would act like she loved them, but that was more lustful driven. Seriously, like she wanted to,
because she wanted to fuck shit out of goddamn Professor Ogilvy.
Oh, I know, she kept doing like little movements and shit.
Right.
He's the toxic one because they do end up together in the end. Because after all of that years of her, saying how she feels and showing you and putting it out there, and you was disrespectful to her, rude, nasty, all of the. When she moved on, time, guys, you have a time. There's a window. That's what people forget. There's a window, nigga. That window is closing. And sometimes it closes faster than you think. And that was my time. I don't mean, nah, nigga. Smack the shit out of her. Again, she was about to get married to a guy that was about to give her a healthy relationship. He actually liked you, loved you, respect you. But this nigga sees that how you are acting. He's like, I'm about to lose her. Let me.
He's not even more.
What kind of shit is this? Like it takes for me to move on for you to be like, oh, I'm serious, I love you. No, that ain't it. Like this could have been me and you, my nigga. Like you don't have to, go around fucking up shit to get people back. Like that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's karma. Like how do you do that? Like how do we work out? We not even starting out right. We already starting out fucked up. I'm crazy about you, and you like, I think I'm crazy about you because somebody's crazy about you. Nigga like you. Oh, here I come. I like you too. Now, look at that. Get the fuck out of here.
You got certain people that got food on their plate, but your food always look better than theirs for some reason.
Sounds about right.
We got the same thing on our plate, nigga. Why my shit?
Why your fork on my plate?
Get out here, microwave beeping.
Fucking Boogie.
Oh.
You know it, man. You know it. I'm
Fuck. Turn your goddamn camera on so we can close this bitch out. Why I had to cut you out? See, I had to cut you out all episode. Well,
what is that? Is that a microwave?
Right. I was like, look, I wasn't paying, and then I'm like, I had to look over at my shit like, no, I ain't got nothing in the microwave.
Food's ready.
Right.
Food's ready. Food's here.
You hungry? Time to eat.
Cow time, boys.
All right, we're gonna close this thing out. Before I do close this thing out, I think I'm gonna start doing this a little bit more often, as far as giving some type of words of encouragement to get us through our week until the next episode. Think this week, be mindful of who you're dealing with. Remember that it's okay to let go of the history. It's okay to let go of the history. It's okay to start over. Always do what's best for you. Until then, we're gonna catch y'all next week. I appreciate all my guests, minus Boogie, because this nigga wanted to do his own goddamn thing tonight.
Of Ace Boogie.
Fuck. But we're gonna close this thing out. We'll start with the ladies. So we'll close it out. We'll go Thugger, Jamie, Boogie, Reggie. So whenever you're ready, Miss Jolie.
Thuggelina Jolie everywhere, Twitter and IG. No Snap, no Facebook. Fuck all that shit. Banshees Block is up on everywhere. Yeah, I need to get another episode in the cam. That's coming soon. I gotta, figure out my topics. Last time I talked about oversharing. Yeah, a lot of y'all need to tap into that. It's a status, so it's not a diary. Don't give the world too much of your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep something for you. Soundtrack to the Sessions is on Tidal, Apple Music, and Spotify. I got another one coming up soon. So yeah, that's what I got going
on. Jamie Lane. Matisse Marketing. Instagram is the Jamaica Lane. Facebook is Jamie Lane. Got Trina coming up this weekend at the Palm, y'all. Other than that, Trina.
The baddest chick.
Yeah.
We'll talk once.
What you said?
We'll talk once this is over.
Yes, sir.
Pictures of the Diamond Princess. That's what I'll be down.
Is that Ace Boogie?
Salute me gear, salute me entertainment everywhere. Instagram, Snap, all that good stuff. Shout out to my boy Smurf. Good episode.
Go close your goddamn microwave.
I was like, what is that noise?
This is microwave.
No, it ain't the microwave. It's the oven. I got my
time on.
I'm gonna cut it off in a minute. I'm cooking some pig feet real quick, and it just taking too long. I got the time running.
Pig feet on a Monday at 9:30. Jesus.
It's smothered pig feet in the regular.
That nigga don't even eat pork.
Ooh, what's your kitchen smell like?
Oh my God. Reggie.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me again. I don't know how many times I've been on. I feel like I've been on plenty of times, but I appreciate you and Aisha for having me on. Apple. I was about to fuck your whole name up. But anyway, y'all should know me. Reg, one half of Unapologetic Podcast. IG, Reg is IZ Amazing, AMAZIN. Reg is amazing. Podcast Unapologetic, the pod, all one word. any DSP that you want to find us on, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, all of it. We up there. Look us up. Kind of the same things that we've talked about today. We will touch on, I mean, the same premises: relationships, love, sex, sports, all that good stuff. But yeah, Smurf, appreciate you again. Aisha, baby girl, we love you, miss you.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you and see you back on here. Thank you, ladies.
I'm sorry I had to laugh at you, Reg. That was what you stated earlier was so funny. Give a man that. I can't. That's too much, brother. That's too much control. An allowance. Nigga, get out my face. I can't.
I mean, but listen, once you start giving these motherfuckers the power to think they have that that control over you, I mean,
I can't give you that. I'm too controlling on myself. So I can't give somebody else my control. Man.
You can't. But once you let a nigga start doing everything and paying for everything, he feels like he has that. He's entitled to it.
I always do my part. This is a partnership.
I don't need.
Hey guys.
But go ahead and close it out, Smurf.
Just trying to close this thing out. Then we can talk as much as we want.
We can get on it, Thug. I'm gonna have to do an episode, Thug. We're gonna do an episode, Thug.
But of course, once again, I appreciate our viewers and listeners for coming to Coffee and Apple Juice, the podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment so we can continue to keep giving y'all what y'all want in these podcasts. Of course, we're always taking suggestions on what you guys want to hear. So
keep them in the algorithm.
Please keep us in the algorithm. We just want to keep doing this thing and make it better every time we get on. Miss Hadiya, of course, we miss you. We love you. I will holler at you this week as you go through editing this episode. But thank you to my friends. I appreciate y'all as always. Miss Jamie, glad to have you. You're always welcome back. You're fine. Last week my thing was, I think that was a sign saying that you need to sit the fuck down and just relax.
I know. I was in the woods. I ain't have no service. So
right. So that was a sign. But again, thank you everybody for coming on and rocking with me since my co-host is not able to be here. And until next week, y'all, we out. Peace.
Holla.
Do people still say that?
They do now.